We are live on the first egg pod of 2023. Welcome back, everybody. I see loads of people in chat. Thank you for joining us. Sorry for keeping you waiting so long, but we are here. And we've got some guests and stuff and some things to talk about and some stuff to give away and some things to do and news and stuff and all of that. And evening, Aimless RSA, he's always so polite. Just evening. Not, although usually there's a hi. And it's more, more exciting than that. But first of all, let's introduce our guest for this evening. So we're going to go that way around. And we're going to go, Rob from Top Deck is with us. Hello, Rob.
Hello.
Stefan from Solar Pop down there. Hello, Stefan.
Hello, everyone.
And we got Phil, the birthday boy from Sad Robot.
Yes.
Really?
Birthday.
Thank you. How's it, guys?
There we go. And then we got all these crazy people in chat. I see a whole bunch of people. And then we had to ban some dude for just being like silly. Anyway, we got Kuna Koala in chat, and happy birthday from Kuna Koala to Phil. We got a whole bunch of stuff. Legendary Liliana is there, Revenge is there, the Badge is there, Aimless as I mentioned. Who else we got here? We got a whole bunch of people, and that's a good thing because 8:30, which is in about 15 minutes time, we get to give away, Stefan, to be perfectly honest, the biggest bundle you guys have ever supplied to the patrons for this patron giveaway. So I'm like flabbergasted.
We started off at 4.5 and it just keeps getting bigger.
That's right. It was supposed to be 4. I mean, I think the agreement was 4, and then it was like 4.5. Then it was 5. That's 6, almost 7 grand. I don't think anyone out there is complaining, to be perfectly honest. No. See, look at these two are patrons, and they're actually in the draw. These two are actually in
Become a patron now.
Yeah. Just join it. It's totally worth it.
Keep in mind, those of you who are out there and are patrons and are watching this, it all depends on when your patronage started. If you got the 3 months in that you needed, which would have been December, November, October. So those would have been the 3. January counts for the next one going forward. So if you were in, let's say, for example, I know Shadow Panther came in and has had 3 deductions, but one of those deductions is January. So he doesn't get the 6 tickets, he gets 4. But that's the way. Also, if you're not a currently active patron, if you're not currently active on our Patreon, we're not able to put you into the draw for whatever reason. There were some messages that were sent out about all of that. So I hope that's pretty clear to everybody. We're not trying to be mean. So
yeah, I think the simplest way to remember is the payment is the ticket.
Yeah. Pretty much, the payment is the ticket. Stefan, you are still a bit soft. Is there any way that you're able to lift that a little bit more?
If I can lift up my mic volume. Might be on max, but let me try that.
Cool.
Otherwise, I'll just enunciate and project a bit more.
You just shout, bro. Just shout. Yeah. Yeah. Kamikaze Badger says, just scream. It's fine. Okay.
That's not his name, though. He's too nice. Doesn't shout.
So we've got a lot to talk about this evening. A lot of stuff going on. EGG, we've been planning a whole bunch. I see we have a new follower. My car key is following me, which is good. That means I'll never lose it. But we've been trying to plan a whole bunch of things for the year. We're chatting to different people about putting some different events together. We're still sort of weighing up options on things. We put out a poll on Facebook. We put a poll out in the WhatsApp groups about the digital format of Arena, things like that, to see exactly where we're going to go and what we're going to be planning. I can tell you right now that 100% the Commander League is back from June. It was such a hit last year, and it was so successful and so popular with everybody that there's just no way we can like not do it. It was also just way too much fun, to be perfectly honest.
Definitely.
The other thing that I can tell you, we are kicking off our first event of the year on the 4th of March, which is why we have these 2 gentlemen from our 2 WP and premium stores with us this evening, because they are part of our collaboration in creating a 3-event Pauper series for the year. Okay, I'm not sure how many of you know that EGG, we teamed up with Alter Egos, who do a lot of events and fairs and things like that. Their big 3 fairs happen now in March. They have one in June, and then they have one sort of October, November-ish. And we are going to be hosting Pauper events at each of those events with a grand sort of prize and a final winner after the 3 events at the final event, either end of October or early November. I think that will be the Vikings Fair that we'll be doing it there. But we're calling it the Pauper Triad Challenge. And there are a number of reasons we're calling it the Pauper Triad Challenge. One, because it's 3 events, so it's 3 events, obviously. But the other is because if you've looked at any of the marketing stuff that we put out so far, there's this little tag on the side that says, choose your faction. And the reason we've said choose your faction is because there are 3 factions to choose from. There are the Top Deck faction over there. There's the Sad Robot faction down there. And then there's the Independence faction over there. Okay? And I'm not sure exactly yet how the faction side of it's going to play into the grand prize at the end. But I'm pretty sure that Phil and Rob have got a very cool idea about what they want to do with that side of it. But from EGG's side, we're trying to put together these events so that at the end of the day, we've got a Pauper champion for Gauteng over 3 events. Guys, let's go. Rob, I mean, I chatted to you guys first about this idea. What is your thinking behind our Pauper challenge? How happy are you that we're doing something like this?
Well, on a personal level, I'm ecstatic. Pauper is very close to my heart. It's one of my favorite formats. I'd probably say it's my second favorite format of all the Magic formats. Just being ousted slightly out by Legacy, obviously. But Pauper is basically, in any case, it's Legacy Light. So you get to play with all the cool cards, just without the dumb expensive ones. So, yeah, and being able to have a series of events where people can play Pauper, because I mean, let's face it, Pauper is Magic like it was intended to be played. You know, it's interactive, it's powerful, it's enjoyable, it's got so much variety. I mean, there are so many different decks and versions of decks that you can play. That yeah, it's just the greatest format ever, and to be able to get guys together to play it in a way that's slightly more competitive than the normal sort of casual Pauper events that we tend to host. Yeah, it's going to be fun and amazing, and something that, you know, I'm looking forward to doing.
Just on that, I had my first Pauper experience at Discworld Day last year, and you brought me a little deck, and I've been playing Magic for a while, and in certain formats, you get told, you can, you know, you do this little combo, and you can make infinite this and infinite that and infinite yada yada. I've never made anything infinite before in my life. I sat down at Pauper at Discworld Day, and I made infinite red mana twice, okay? And I was like, yeah, this is a format I can get behind. Also, just on the note of what's going to be out there, there are going to be playmats for the event. So each event will have playmats for that particular event as a prize, as well as a winner's playmat at the end to go with the other prizes. There are also going to be, guys, I mean, Phil, I don't know if you want to jump in on this, but we're going to be chatting about the fact that we're putting, maybe not get specific about what we're putting there, but maybe give a hint as to this idea of this bundle that we're going to be putting up as a prize for the winner.
Yeah, I think myself and Rob also got together on Friday night, and we discussed what we want to put into this prize pool. So we came up with a couple of good ideas, but I'm just going to leave it there and just put a teaser out there. But I would like to ask Rob, or maybe to challenge Rob in saying, let's play for the triads, me and you. And then we say, if any of these players at these events beat me and you, we'll throw in a little something extra into that prize pool. What do you think?
Prize pool's going to be pretty bleak then, because I'm going to win everything.
But we're going to win. But I think it's a nice, I don't know, maybe what do you think, Rob?
I'm up for that.
Yeah, we play for the triads, we'll play for Crispy, right? And then every time they beat us, I thought you wanted some good players, Crispy. Sorry to disappoint you. And then we'll throw in something extra.
You're suggesting we play for the Alliance?
You play
of course we do.
Yes, the Alliance.
Yeah,
the Independence.
We play for the Alliance, eh?
The brown shirts.
I'm happy to be a brown shirt. That's cool. I'll play for the brown.
There we go. So
we'll challenge the guys.
So let's just do that.
We challenge the guys.
When you come to play, so guys, people out there, when you come to play, you're going to choose a faction. Now, I think if we can agree on this here now, we say if you choose whatever faction at Pauper Event 1, you got to stick to that faction through the 3 events. You can't like come to the show and be like, I don't want to be a sad robot anymore. I want to go be a brown shirt or whatever the case may be. You pick
We're
your
calling
first one,
ourselves brown shirts.
and then you we'll get some brown shirts, and then and then you stay in that faction to the end.
It's too old to understand the reference. That's why.
Neil says we should be called Charlize's Afrikaans Angels.
Shush, Niels.
Oh dear. Leopardstone says prosperous 2023, everyone, and sorry I'm late. And then it's just Niels everywhere. I mean, it's just Niels. Oh, and
Luckily, he's not in the draw.
And Kahuna is busy playing MTGA while he's watching. Fair enough. Okay. Oh, and Haley says something about Crispy and Philip. Oh, that's right. It's the Goblin Under the Table's birthday tomorrow.
Oh, good. Nice for the goblin.
So there we go. There we go. Okay, cool. All right. So seriously, the tickets for the Pauper event for the first triad are already available on www.easygaminggroup.com. Get over there, get your tickets. Unfortunately, the ticket price, again, doesn't cover your entry into the fair, but the cost for the fair is minimal. You just jump onto, just look up Alter Ego's Fantasy Fair on a ticket price. Or, in fact, go to the Facebook page. You'll find all the links there. We put the link in the event description where you can get your tickets for the Fantasy Fair, and then you can get your tickets for the actual event itself. But it would be great if, and this is, I'm just going to put this out there because it's a thing, if you could get your tickets early, that would help us get the play mats there on time. So if you could do that, that would be awesome. Okay. So that's number one. But now that's a 3-part thing that we're doing, and did we decide we were theming them, or are we just playing Pauper all the way through? I can't recall.
No, play.
So we're not like theming the Pauper to like.
I mean,
the
I
last
can
one,
dress like a Viking.
which is the last one, which is Vikings. Although we did say this, and this is something cool for you guys out there. So the best themed deck to the event will win a prize. So if you come to the Fantasy Fair and your Pauper deck is themed correctly to the theme of the Fantasy Fair, which I can tell you is off planet, then you will win a prize. But it will be voted on by the players. Players will vote on who has the best themed deck. The same will be done at the medieval fair, which will be in the middle of the year, and that will have a theme as well. And then the last one I can tell you right now is Vikings. So if you can theme your Pauper deck around Vikings, you will win a prize. Okay. Kamikaze Badger says off planet equals no water equals no blue. Great theme.
No. Blue is good. No, blue is good.
Oh my goodness.
I'll take that tournament all day long.
Okay.
Blue is good.
So that's something we're doing. We're also currently setting up. Do I want to tell something for the modern players? We're in the middle of sorting something out there, which should be quite cool. What happened? Is that where you just left? Everybody left. Stefan left. What the hell?
No, Stefan is back.
My screen just froze. So
Everybody just left. It was the weirdest thing. I said modern, and all the screens were like.
Okay, let's get out of here.
So we're currently working on something with the modern players, for modern players, and that should be cool. And like I said, the National Commander League returns in the middle of the year. But we're going to be leading up to that with a bit of stuff that we'd like you guys to get involved with us for the National Commander League, because I think there's going to be some fun stuff happening there. Oh, my dog is just sighing. Oh, it's such a hard life. Anyway, but I think that's it. I mean, Stefan, we don't need to talk about anything else, do we? I don't think there's anything else. We need to talk about.
Cheers, guys. Bye.
Cheers, everybody. Thanks for.
Okay, no draw. Yeah, cheers, guys.
Wait, we got to do a thing. So, Vix Vikings, i.e. Flyers. Wow. There are more people that like the last episode of Game of Thrones than there are Afrikaans-speaking people. You're
Fighting words, them.
Oh wow. Okay, no, we're not. This is not a raffle. We don't baffle these things. So,
Wherefore.
so I mean, just to let's put it back in context again. So, about a year ago, when we started doing this, we went and chatted to our friends, our partners over at Unplug Yourself about doing something special for our patrons. And the idea was that every quarter we would give away a nice little hamper of some cool goodies that our patrons would appreciate and would have fun with and stuff like that. So this has carried on. I think we've had some amazing giveaways over the last year. There have been some incredible bundles that have gone out. And as we were laughing off air just beforehand, it was supposed to start at a particular figure. And for some reason, each bundle has just got like more valuable and more valuable and more valuable until today, which I can honestly tell you is the biggest value, well, the largest value bundle that we've been able to give away. And I just want to give a huge shout out to Stefan and Unplug Yourself for being able to do that and for putting this out there for people. I mean, it's an incredible prize. You're getting the Secret Lair special edition 2. So it's all the dual lands from Kaldheim and Zendikar.
All the MDFCs, yeah.
That's right. MDFCs.
The modal double-face cards. So if you're a Pioneer player, those are particularly hot.
Yeah. And they're incredible. They're full art foils, both sides. I mean, they're disgustingly gorgeous. There's also 6 Midnight Hunt pre-release packs, which is not to be sneezed at. There's a Zendikar Rising bundle, which is amazing. And then there's one of those really cool Ultimate Guard flex folios for you to put all your snazzy cards in and keep them safe. So, I mean, that's, Stefan, awesome. Thank you so much for such an incredible bundle. It really is really amazing. So just a big shout out from us. Kamikaze Badger says you can hold your own pre-release at home.
Yeah, it is the cool out of a box. So, I have a couple of friends around. And I want to say thanks to all the patrons. This is just a way for us to give a show of support to you guys who are supporting local content creators. We know Crispin and the team are doing a lot, and they're doing a lot of unpaid work often and doing this in their free time. And obviously the contributions that you guys on a monthly basis just allow them to do so many things. And anyone who's been following EGG over the last few years, we can see that it continues to evolve. Every year there's more and more that's being offered, and I think this is going to be another exciting year. This is obviously the first draw in January. So if you haven't yet, make sure you do sign up. There's different tiers, guys. And obviously, the more entries you have within the quarter, the more contributions you make, rather, the more entries you have. So you can improve your chances.
Absolutely. And depending on the tier you come in at, each payment is either 1 or 2 tickets, depending on how you get in. So some people will have 6 tickets for 3 months, other people will have 3 tickets for 3 months, etc., etc. It all depends on you. So go check us out, patreon.com/Easy Gaming Group. If you haven't signed up yet, go and have a look, see if there's a tier that suits you. On top of that, I just wanted to add to that we had a very exciting meeting today with a supplier that we use for certain things. And we have also decided as EGG that the patron bundle is amazing and it's very cool, but we have so many patrons, and then one person walks away with this amazingly cool thing, which is cool. But we also feel that maybe our other patrons feel a little sad-faced if they don't win and walk away with nothing, as you can see from Rob and Philip, who are both sad-faced right now. So we're working on a plan that says with each patron-exclusive giveaway that Unplug Yourself puts forward, EGG is going to do an exclusive playmat for our patrons.
That's pretty good.
Which is something we think is pretty cool. So, like I say, that meeting happened today, and we're putting the final dotting I's and crossing T's to get that sorted. But it's something that we're going to be doing pretty cool. So that's something exciting. That means at least the draw happens, somebody walks away with a big thing, but everybody else gets something to take home. Anyway, or gets in the mail. They come in the from courier guy, because they knock, here's your thing.
Not the postal service.
Yeah, no, because then they don't get there.
Do they still exist?
Never get it.
Never get it. So okay, so we have
Journey to nowhere, door to nothingness, path to exile.
I've lost everything.
We want to find euphemisms for the post office.
Euphemisms
well
for
done,
the post
Stefan.
office. I like door to nothingness. That's a good one.
Path to exile.
Okay. Oh, who did we lose?
No, Rob is gone.
Oh, Gavolt. It's all just getting very silly. We just keep losing people. Well, I need him back. Okay, he's back. Okay.
Oh,
so
yes,
just so that you
back.
guys can see, this is what we're going to do. So we have put together a randomized list of names. You can see them over there of our patrons for this evening who are eligible for the draw. Then what we've done is we have gone and found this random name picker app, which I'm now going to say start now. I'm going to get names from a file. I'm going to upload that particular file into the system. I'm going to say number of winners 1, and then I'm going to click this button that says draw winners. So keep in mind, you have to be in chat to claim your prize. Although I will allow Rob and Philip
Yes.
to claim their prize in Discord. I suppose that works.
We are in chat.
Yeah,
Crispy, we are in chat.
You totally are. Have to still using the T-Broker bat. Awesome. Okay, cool. Alrighty. So here we go. I'm going to click this button. It's going to tell us who the winner is. Holding thumbs, everybody. I'm wishing you all the best of luck. And we're going to draw the winner. Liliana. Lily. Lily, you've won the bundle. That's fantastic. I'm going to move this out of the way so we can see everybody. Lily, are you there? Please tell me you made it back in time. Come on, Lily. Where did she go? She was here just a moment ago.
Be there.
I saw her saying she was back.
Yeah.
Draw again.
Wait. We got to give her like 5 minutes. I mean, really.
We'll give her a moment, yeah. Kristen, this is like the 4th draw where I haven't won anything.
Yeah, I know, dude. Listen, we've done how many? This is like the 6th draw. I've never won.
Yeah.
Right.
You win every time, man. Every time you win.
Oh my goodness. I've got Lily on WhatsApp. I don't have her in chat. It needs to be in chat. Lily, it's the rules.
She broke the rules. Crispy, roll again. Come on, let's go.
I feel horrible. Lily says she replied in chat on the phone. What? No. That doesn't work. Has her internet died?
Load shedding.
Oh, I got a message. My internet bombed out. Be there soon. Lily is typing. Maybe load shed. This is terrible. I'm like, wait. Oh, okay. Apparently she did reply, and it is in chat from her phone. Okay,
The
just to prove it,
auditors to
everybody, it's
verify
right
it.
there.
Verified.
Verified.
Lily.
It says, Bev, yes, I'm having balls. Then she says, what? Amazing. What? Yay, thank you. Yes. Then she says, hello, I'm here. For some reason, we can't see you on the normal chat. What is going on here? Hold on. Let's find out what is happening. If we can see you on this side of the world. Got to make sure. She's there. She's here. She's in chat. I've got her.
Okay.
I think she just got back into the
She's
main
lucky.
chat.
Yeah, there it is. Legendary.
I am here. Yay!
He is lucky.
Congratulations, Lily. You
Verified
just
by our
won.
Independent auditors.
Sorry, say that again?
As verified by our independent auditors.
That is correct. As verified by independent auditors, including Bigger Class and Leopardstone, Revenged, Kahuna Koala. And
Congrats,
Shadowfin.
Lily.
There she goes. Congratulations, Lily. That's awesome.
Congratulations.
$6,700 worth of awesome goodiness from our amazing partners. Unplug Yourself. Stefan, again, thank you so much, man. It really, really is appreciated. That, and I just want to say, can I just say something quickly? So the support that we got as EGG last year for the National Commander League, which I must be honest, I didn't think was going to get the kind of support it got, but the support we got from Unplug Yourself blew my mind. Okay? The fact that at the finals, we were able to give away over 8,000 rands worth of prizes. That wasn't including the playmats, that wasn't including the trophy. That was simply things that had been put up by Unplug Yourself for us to be able to give away. That didn't include what the stores put up, etc., etc. It was just, it blew my mind. So I just want to say to you guys, for what you do for us, for the community, thank you very much, because that's just awesome. So 2 thumbs up from us to you.
No, it's only a pleasure. It's always nice when you see players and stores, the community take some initiative to build some, what I'm going to call non-standard organized play events. We obviously used to pre-releases and events and the game days, etc. But when you try and come up with something that you think your players are going to be excited about, and you make it official, you rope in other stores, it always makes for some great experiences. And I think for this year as well, we're obviously trying to do things bigger and better than we did. Last year was a bit of a tester for us. Like to get more stores on board, and we obviously included the airfare as well last year to get the guys out of province into the finals. We're looking to do things like that again. Just make it accessible, make it fun. That's the event lineup.
For sure. Somebody's child is screaming in the background. I think it might be Rob's. That's awesome. Also, Stefan, I don't know if you know this, but you guys flew up a couple of guys for the regionals, well, for the finals. You flew up 4 guys from the finals, and I just wanted to let you know that one of the dudes you flew up from Cape Town came second on the day in CEDH, which we think was amazing. So that was really, really cool. Kuhuna Koala says, thank you, Unplug Yourself team. Bigger Clausen says, this is my biggest year. Revenge says, it's going to be bigger this year. Let's go. Well, that's the plan. That certainly is the plan. Okay, Rob's back and nobody's screaming anymore. Nobody's in pain. It's all good. So
everyone is fine.
Everyone is fine. There is no problem here. So I think that's pretty much it for now. But I think it's a cool way to start the year. It's nice to be back. It's really cool to be chatting to everybody again. So nice to see so many people in chat for our first show. We're going to be doing, obviously, the Egg Pod as often as we can, load shedding dependent. This is my new thing, LSD, load shedding dependent.
We're on drugs.
We're on drugs. So Goblin Under the Table is worried, Rob. Why? Lily is screaming. But Lily can be screaming. Lily's screaming for a different reason.
Yeah, you won, Lily.
Yeah, no, you won like a whole ton of stuff. You're all good. Don't forget what we talked about in that one pre-release pack was coming. But yeah, man, it's been, last year was a blast. We had a really good time last year, and I think that the National Commander League was, I know I'm harping on about it, but it was a baby of mine that worked, and everything worked, and it went off better than I thought it was going to, and so I'm really excited about doing it again this year. We are doing a whole bunch of stuff. The one thing we are also doing, though, is keeping an eye on wallet fatigue. We're going to try not to push beyond people's means because that would be silly and unthinking and uncaring, but we are keeping that in mind. So we're trying to plan our events in a way that is affordable to everybody in a particular way, and that people can actually get to the events. And we also are very mindful of the fact that there's a lot happening this year in terms of Magic the Gathering itself. We got pre-release 4th of Feb, guys.
Yeah. Starting on the 3rd, Wizards has done something interesting. They've pre-announced a lot of sets. So we've got, obviously, Phyrexa will be one that's releasing now early in Feb. And in case you guys may not have noticed, that date did shift out. It was originally going to be on the 3rd. Main releases moved to the 10th. So pre-release is going to be that weekend of 34 and 5 Feb. Then we've got March of the Machine. And then in between there's also March of the Machine, the Aftermath, which is like a special half set, smaller boosters, smaller things like that. But it's the first time we're seeing the schedule being revealed so far in advance with actual set names. And then obviously later this year, we get the Lord of the Rings set. There's a return to the Wilds of Eldraine. There's a return to Ixalan set. I think, we're obviously seeing wallet fatigue, as you mentioned, Crispin. Is it a real thing? We're not really seeing the release schedule from Wizards slowing down. So it's just a matter of us kind of adapting to it and trying to fit all those things in and still making it fun and accessible for everyone, as you say. That's the important thing, is making it accessible.
Sure.
Which is why I think the pauper things are such a great initiative. I mean, when you think about expensive decks, they're almost topping out at $60. That's a really low barrier to entry to be able to play competitive Magic.
For sure. We're also just on the pauper subject. I think Rob, Phil, this is something I'm just going to throw at you now, and we can take it for what it is and move on. I would like very much in the build up to our pauper events to maybe have some discussions here on the Egg Pod on a Monday night, talking about pauper meta, about what decks are available, what cards people should be looking for, etc., to build those decks. I know I personally am looking for a couple of putrid goblins.
Let's convert you. Play blue, Crispy.
Dude.
Let's play blue.
I made
let's convert you.
I made infinite red mana. I'm converted to pauper. That's done.
But also, just so that people are aware, between Philip and myself, I don't know how many decks you've got currently, Philip, but I think I'm sitting on like 8 besides my main pauper deck. So if people want to play, they just need to get hold of one of us, and there'll be decks available to play.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah. And we also know
something.
Sorry, can I just also add into that? So that deck that I played last year, let's put it in perspective. I had never seen that deck before in my life. I literally had never seen that deck before in my life. Rob gave me the deck. He said, "This is a fun deck. You can make infinite red mana. These are the ways you can get the combo working. Look for these cards in the deck." I was like, "Sup?" And I made infinite red mana, people. Me. So if I could do it, freaking anyone could play pauper. Let's go.
And here we all thought Chris can even count past 10 and see, guys, pauper opens up opportunities.
You know what I mean? See what CMC 2 or less? Isn't that how it all started for me?
What about an 8/8 turn 2 with haste and a liar later? Too.
See now.
Yeah.
These people just do these horrible things.
And fire breathing. Don't forget the fire breathing.
Yeah, fire breathing. Yeah.
Fire breathing too.
Okay. See,
I should teach you. We even go back in time in pauper, Crispy. We call it the UB40 deck, or as some people would like to call it, the UB sushi deck. I can teach you how to play that.
I'm happy to try anything. Pauper is fun. Pauper, and it's like Rob said earlier, pauper is incredibly interactive. When I played last year at Discworld Day, the other events that I had played at didn't match up to the amount of interaction I had during those. How many rounds did we have, Rob? 4 or 5 rounds? 4 rounds.
Yeah.
We had 4 rounds. So in those 4 rounds, the amount of interaction that I went through in my games was ridiculous, and it was so much fun because it's not like some of these other formats where you sort of sit and watch your opponent do stuff, you know, and then that happens, and then it resolves. Oh, and the game's over. Okay, that was cool.
So I think just in case people weren't aware, just on the dumb blue cards that are legal in pauper, just to give a quick round through them: Counterspell, Ponder, Preordain, all those cards are legal. You can play 4 of.
Brainstorm.
Lightning Bolt is legal. Dark Ritual is legal. Stone Rain is legal. Pretty much every good card, that you've ever had in a deck, that hasn't been a bomb mythic, is probably playable in pauper.
Greedy 777 says blue is the best pauper color.
Right?
No.
Right.
Niels
right.
Niels says, yuck, you said blue cards, and then he said blue.
Yeah, blue for the win. Yeah.
It's just Philip who plays pauper most of the time.
Yeah, man. No, most of the time, but blue is good as well. I mean, you can play any deck as long as it's blue. Trust me.
So that's that's a lot of hype first, but I mean, so check it out. Go to the Easy Gaming Group website, easygaminggroup.com. Follow the links for the Triad stuff. Go get your tickets now while you can. There's info on the Facebook page. There's info, as far as I know, on Sad Robert and Top Deck. They've probably got stuff going on there, or they will have soon, where you can find more info about getting your tickets. And just about the whole thing. And we're trying to build a vibe for these pauper events. We're trying to build a thing that says, listen, if this works, we'll do it again next year. and we'll make sure that there's always somewhere for pauper people to play a bit more competitive level of pauper magic than sitting around playing with your mates or whatever on a Saturday afternoon, and give you something, a space for the pauper players to have a bit more competitive fun, which I think is a cool thing to do. So on that note, I think that we're good for this evening. I think we've given away a ton of stuff that I'm very jealous of.
We'll try again next week.
Yeah, I mean, I enter every month. You know that. Every month I'm in there. But do I ever win? No.
Win.
No. Anyway. Although I actually think, so at the beginning of all of this, Yoli was part of it, and she was in as Run Rabbit. And then obviously she had to change that. And so her mom took over her account. But now her mom won once. But we were also like, hold on. She can't win. So I suppose technically I've won once, but then it went back again. Change your name to Bigger Class. Yeah, that wins all the time. I don't know what his deal is, but yeah, he does some crazy things.
Because he hacks.
He probably hacks. He's a hacker. It's all good. Okay, guys. So I just again to everybody in chat for joining us. Thank you so much for coming through. Thank you so much to our patrons who support us on a monthly basis. You really do make a big difference to what it is that we're able to offer, and that makes a big difference for us. We're currently working on what should have been a Christmas present for you all as patrons, but unfortunately, one of the people we were working with for that Christmas present got hit very hard by various things, including load shedding, and wasn't able to complete the task. But they're back on track, and I should be seeing something next week, which I'm very excited about. And then we'll take it from there. But it's not you.
So it'll be a Valentine's Day gift then.
Well, yeah, kind of. But it's not you, Niels. Don't you relax, brother. But just again, a big shout out to Unplug Yourself for all the support you give us and push back into the community. It's really, really fantastic. To Sad Robot and to Top Deck for jumping on board for the pauper idea and joining us as EGG to get this thing going. Big thank you to you guys. I think it means a hell of a lot to the pauper community that our two WP and premium stores have got behind a pauper initiative, which I think is super, super cool. So thank you guys for jumping on board and for throwing your weight behind it.
Only a pleasure.
And also, I would like to make infinite other kinds of things as well in pauper, which you can show me how to do, which would be fun. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for joining us live on the show tonight. We will be having, like I said, we'll be having chats leading up to all the pauper events, talking about pauper meta, what decks there are to play, what combos you can be looking for, which cards you should be looking for, if you don't have, where you can get them. That kind of thing. And obviously we will in 3 months' time have Stefan back to do another patron giveaway, if not sooner, to talk about some other stuff that's going on. Who knows? But to the three of you gents, thank you so much for joining me here tonight and on the first Egg Pod of 2023.
Well, always a pleasure, Crispin. Thanks for having us all.
That's always my pleasure.
Thank you, Crispy. Thanks.
Cool, guys. Thank you.
Thanks for the reviews and the patrons, guys.
And I thank you all. I'd like to thank the Academy. And now I'm going to hit the end stream button because it's all gone pear-shaped. And I can't find my mouse. There it is. Okay. Have a great evening, everyone. Good night. Thanks for joining us. We back.